So it's dark out here. I hope you can see us. This is Tom, my buddy Tom. That's Tom's trailer. And that is Tom's door, which some asshole decided that they needed to try to break in to Tom's trailer. And we'll show you the damage.
So right here, they tried to pry the door open with a crowbar, and when that didn't work, they tried to pry the top of the door down. They popped the lock that controls the lever, but what they didn't do is they didn't pull the deadbolt. So the door shuts, it held, but as you can see, nice big gap there, nice big gap there, nice big dent right there in my door.
Hey, let me jump in here real quick before we get on to Tom's story. Go ahead and drop a comment. How do you store your rig? Where do you store your rig? And do you think your rig is really secure? And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up right now, just in case you don't make it to the end of the video. All right, now back to Tom's story.
I had it stored at a secure facility. So
Yeah.
I probably just shine that right in your camera.
Yeah, you did, but that's okay.
So I have a call into the storage unit, and I don't know if you can hear the phone going off in the background. I'm on hold with non-emergency. I'm going to have the police come out and take a report. Hoping I can bend the door back so that I can go camping this weekend. If not, the quote on this was about $1,000 for a new door, $2,000 installed.
Yeah, the bottom is...
The bottom's worse than the top.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it wasn't, but we're not working on it yet. So,
Okay.
ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Leverage.
Okay. Let's try that. Now we even got the bottom to move a bit too. Look at that.
If we can get to the door seal.
Look, look. We got that to move.
We're in the seal.
So when we last left you with Tom's door dilemma here, we were at his house and it was really dark. But now you can really see, can't really see the damage because we bent things back. But the top of the door was bent out and the bottom of the door was bent out. And so it was bowed in the middle. And really, all that's left is where they punched out the top lock and this little spot right here where they tried the crowbar thing.
And then when we bent the door back, we got a little spot right there where the aluminum frame buckled. And the door doesn't quite shut right now because
of that.
Because that, you can see where the paint's rubbing. So hopefully we can tap that down with a hammer and get that out of the way. And for this, one of my job as a sheet metal worker is I have a pair of these, and my hope is that we will be able to go whoop, and look at that. It's not bad. It's a little bit of a bend, but
yeah, right here.
This gets it into the I'm not willing to spend $1,000 on a new door.
Why don't you give it another squeeze and squish it one more time?
Yeah, let's see if we can kind of prior a little bit here. It's kind of hard because the seam is right there. I don't want to tear that up too bad, but that is much
Well, that's a good
better.
$2 fix.
Right there. $30 at Lowe's.
Okay, $30 fix. So the point of all of this is, you know, you got to watch where you're, and unfortunately you don't have a whole lot of control over how secure your storage facility is going to be. But when people are willing to do this to your rig, it just, you know, it doesn't make sense to us. You know what I'm saying? So Tom just took the lock out and got his crimper. What do you call that thing?
It's a
Flattener?
Seamer.
Seamer, got that underneath there. Boy, it was all buckled here before. Now it's looking really good. So I'm gonna put the lock back in, and
so when we're talking about security, this is something that's really been on my mind because of, and maybe we can get into the story later about what actually happened there. This door is made up of this aluminum frame, which you saw how easy I was able to bend that, and that is styrofoam.
yeah,
That is what that door is made out of. So when you're storing things in your trailer, you really got to be careful, because your sense of security of just how secure these things are, they're not. So
they're not. Then you couple that with the storage facility that's not providing good security.
There was another trailer that was hit in the same incident, and the owner had a firearm stored in her trailer, and it got stolen. That's a huge. Stuff is stuff, but man, a gun. You got to be responsible. And I know it sounds common sense, but sometimes common sense isn't so common, and you get a false sense of security when you park something inside something that's got a electronic gate. Before you go to your storage unit, you sign something that says we're not responsible for your stuff, and you just get a false sense of security. So don't store things in your trailer. Don't store guns in your trailer. Even when you're at a campground, don't store a gun in your trailer. Don't store valuables in your trailer, because
It really is that simple.
Fiberglass, styrofoam. This pops out. This pops out. It's that simple, It's real easy. Like you said, you're trying to be responsible and store things securely, and it's on you. It's 100% on you.
Yeah, we're very fortunate that we get to keep our rig at home, but since this happened to Tom, we've really kind of taken a look at, what do we keep in our rig when it's stored at home? And because everything can be replaced, and that's not the point. The point is there are people out there that want to get your stuff. And so, trying to be a hard target, it's really hard, because you can only do so much with the physical security of your trailer. And, sometimes you're at the mercy of a storage facility. And like Tom just said, look at the fine print, because they're not responsible for loss or damage.
And I also want to point out, and I'm not going to call them out, our storage facility, they have been awesome. They contacted the police. They're actually going to pull the video and get a face shot of the guy, so that we can provide that information to the police. And they've been a wealth of information. They've really worked well for us. So I'm not blaming it on them.
Yeah, I'm not digging on a storage facility. They are what they are. Mm-hmm. They are providing you a place to keep your trailer. And that's it. What I'm saying is you need to become the hard target, and you need to kind of take ownership of, hey, look, if somebody's going to enter your trailer and ransack it, they're going to enter it and ransack it. Just make it hard on them. That's all I'm saying.
It was locked, and that's what saved it.
Right.
The other trailer was not locked as well, and they got broke into, and the lady lost a lot of valuables that she was storing there.
Yeah.
Just because
storing a gun in the trailer, that's just stupid.
Yeah. Common sense.
Yeah. Ain't common. So you need to ask the question, how secure is your rig? Whether you're storing it at home or you're storing it in a storage facility, make sure that you check that fine print, and make sure that the place that you're storing isn't just an open field, that they have some sort of fencing or vetting process of who can come and who can go and all that stuff. But ultimately, it comes down to just be a hard target. Make it hard for a would-be criminal to violate your stuff. And so anyway, just stuff to think about. Hey, if you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up, give us a comment, and we'll see you in the next video.